Your wedding week. You walked into the bank together, signed the paperwork, combined your checking accounts, combined your savings. It felt like love, it felt like commitment, like you were building something real. Fast forward 3 years, you want to buy something for $200, and you hesitate. Not because you can't afford it, because you're not sure if you're allowed to. That hesitation, that's not budgeting. That's not being responsible. That is a woman who lost access to her own financial identity. And nobody warned you this would happen. Here's what most women are taught about money and marriage. You combine everything. That's what trust looks like. If you keep a separate account, you must be hiding something. If you ask questions about spending, you're being controlling. And if you want your own savings, what, you're planning to leave? That framing is everywhere. Your family says it. Social media reinforces it. Even some financial advisors push it. But here's the part nobody mentions. According to a 2021 UBS study, 56% of married women defer all long-term financial decisions to their spouse. More than half. That means over half of married women don't know how much they have, don't know where it's invested, don't know what they owe. They signed over their financial awareness the same day they signed the marriage certificate. And here's the thing that makes this dangerous. Marriage doesn't always last. Health doesn't always hold. The partner who handles everything doesn't always handle it well. When a financial shock hits, a divorce, a death, a job loss, a hidden debt, the person with no visibility is the one who gets destroyed, not equally, not proportionally, disproportionately. There are 3 ways couples handle money, and which one you're using determines everything. Model 1, the full merge. Both paychecks go into one joint account. All bills come out of that account. All savings sit in that account. One login, one view. This is what most couples default to. It's simple, it's clean, and it's the model with the highest financial risk for the lower earning or non-earning partner. Because when everything is shared, the person who earns more often controls more. Even if nobody says it out loud. Model 2, completely separate. You keep your money. Your partner keeps theirs. You split bills down the middle or by percentage. This sounds fair on paper, but it falls apart fast when incomes aren't equal. If you make $45,000 and your partner makes $90,000 splitting rent, 50-50 means you're spending 40% of your income on housing. Your partner is spending 20%, same roof, very different sacrifice, and it creates resentment, quietly, over years. Model 3, the hybrid. This is the one almost nobody is taught. You have one joint account for shared expenses, rent, utilities, groceries, insurance. Both partners contribute a set percentage of income, not a set dollar amount, a percentage. Then each partner keeps a personal account, their own money, their own savings, no permission needed, no guilt, no secrets either, because the shared account is fully transparent. The hybrid protects both people. It builds trust through structure, not blind faith. And it ensures that if anything goes wrong, you are not starting from zero. Let's do the math, because this is where it gets real. Say your household income is $8,000 a month after taxes. You earn $3,500. Your partner earns $4,500. Your shared expenses look like this. Rent, $1,800. Utilities, $250. Groceries, $600. Insurance, $400. That's $3,050 per month in shared costs. In the full merge model, all $8,000 goes into one pot. The $3,050 comes out. The remaining $4,950 sits in one account. Whoever manages that account decides what happens next. If that's not you, you have no idea what's being saved, what's being spent, what's being invested, or what's being hidden. Now let's run the hybrid. Your income is 44% of the household total. Your partner's is 56%. So you contribute 44% of $3,050. That's $1,342 a month into the joint account. Your partner contributes 56%. That's $1,708. After your joint contribution, you have $2,158 left in your personal account every single month. Your partner has $2,792. That money is yours. You can save it. You can invest it. You can build an emergency fund that exists in your name. Now here's the number that should stop you cold. A study from the National Bureau of Economic Research found that exposed spouses, those with no personal accounts and no visibility into household money, lose an average of 41% of their net worth in the first year after a financial shock. Women who kept at least one account in their own name, they lost 9%. That's not a small gap. That is the difference between rebuilding your life in a year and not recovering for a decade. The math isn't about distrust. The math is about survival. So why isn't this taught? Because the system benefits when you don't know. Banks make more money when couples have one large joint account with no separate oversight. Spending goes unchecked. Overdraft fees stack up. Credit card companies benefit when one partner opens cards the other doesn't see. The average American household carries $7,900 in credit card debt. A significant portion of that is hidden from one partner. Divorce attorneys will tell you this straight. The number one financial weapon in contested divorces is information asymmetry. One partner knows everything. The other partner discovers debts, accounts, and spending patterns they never knew existed. And it's not always malicious. Sometimes it's just inertia. Your partner handles the money because they always did. You stopped looking because it felt like trust. And over 10 years, you lost track of your own financial life. The wedding industry sells you Unity candles and joint bank accounts. Nobody sells you a financial visibility plan. Because visibility doesn't come in a pretty package, but it's the single most valuable thing you can build in a marriage. More valuable than a joint savings goal. More valuable than a shared investment account. Financial visibility means you know where every dollar is, even if you never need to touch it. Now here's the objection you'll hear. If you bring this up, someone will say you don't trust your partner. They'll say keeping separate money means you have one foot out the door. That's the framing that keeps women financially invisible. Let's reframe it. Having your own emergency fund doesn't mean you're leaving. It means if you get laid off, you can contribute to the household for 90 days without panic. Having visibility into shared accounts doesn't mean you're suspicious. It means you're a co-owner of your financial life. Now here's how you set this up. This week, step 1. Open one joint checking account for shared bills only. Calculate your total shared expenses. Each person contributes their percentage of household income, not 50-50, proportional to what you earn. Step 2. Keep or open a personal checking account in your name only. Set up automatic transfers from your paycheck. Your joint contribution goes to the shared account. Everything else stays in yours. Step 3. Schedule a monthly money meeting. 15 minutes, that's it. Review the joint account together. Talk about upcoming expenses. No surprises, no secrets, no judgment. This takes one afternoon to set up. The protection it gives you lasts a lifetime. You're not building separate lives, you're building a shared life with a safety net underneath it. 2 women, same household income, both earning $3,500 a month, both married, both love their partners. Person A merged everything. One joint account, one login. Her partner handles the bills. She checks the balance sometimes, but doesn't really track spending. She has no personal savings. After 5 years, her household has $11,000 saved. She doesn't know the exact number because she hasn't checked in months. Then her partner loses their job. The savings drain in 3 months. She has no emergency fund, no credit in her own name, no cushion. She's financially starting over at 38. Person B set up the hybrid. Same income, same expenses, same marriage. She contributes $1,342 a month to the joint account. The rest goes to her personal account. She saves $800 a month. She builds a $5,000 emergency fund in 6 months. After 5 years, her personal savings alone total $48,000. When her partner faces a job loss too, they dip into the joint emergency fund. But her personal savings are untouched. She's not panicking. She's not starting over. She's carrying her family through a crisis from a position of strength, same paycheck, same love, same marriage. The only difference is the system they built around their money. This is not about keeping secrets from someone you love. This is about never losing yourself inside a shared life. You are not someone who hands over her financial future and hopes for the best anymore. You are someone who knows where her money is, who builds structure around love, who protects herself, not because she's planning to leave, but because she deserves to stay from a position of power. Nobody taught you this. But starting today, you know. And knowing changes everything. Subscribe to She Starts Today, because the conversation nobody had with you starts right here.